Hello and welcome. My name is Bashir Fadl, and on behalf of LearnITCoursesOnline.com, as well as LearnJobsOnline.com, I'd like to thank you. We do know that you have a variety of choices of IT training, and you've chosen us, so we really appreciate that and hope that you enjoy it. Thank you. In this segment, we're going to learn how to create a new user in Salesforce, and then how to add multiple users in Salesforce, and what is a user account and their settings. As a Salesforce administrator, you can perform many user management functions, such as creating and managing users in Salesforce, assigning user licenses, changing passwords, granting permissions to access certain data in Salesforce. So who's a user? A user is a person who has credentials to log into Salesforce and use the application. So by default, every user in Salesforce will have a user account. The user account identifies the user, and the setting determines its features. So number one, every user account in Salesforce will have a username. Number two, they will all have an email address. Number three, every user account must have a license. User licenses depend upon the Salesforce license that we use. And then users will have profiles and roles. So depending upon the number of users, the organization must purchase that number of license and assign to every user. To create a new user or multiple users, we need number one to log it into Salesforce and then navigate to Setup, then Administer, then Manage Users, and then Users. Or simply click on Setup and search for Users. Now click on Users button as shown. So click on New User or Add Multiple Users. We can add up to 10 users at a time. Now a new page will open, and this is where we will enter the details. When creating a new user in Salesforce, it is important to assign roles, user license, and profile to the new user. Username in Salesforce must be in email format, and it must be unique. So now we proceed to entering the first name, last name, alias, and email address. Assign a role to the user. Assign user license to the new user. Assign a profile to the user. Now select Generate Password and notify user via email. Click on Save button, and a verification email will be sent to the email address. With this, we come to the end of this session, and we'd like to thank you for joining us. And also, don't hesitate to visit our website at LearnITCoursesOnline.com to leave your feedback and reviews. And also look at our events. We have a lot of free sessions, and we'd be more than happy to have you join at any given time, and also sign up with us for our newsletter. Thank you and have a wonderful time.